Friday night, the Bombers are another side who don't want to go 0-3, and they take on the all-conquering Melbourne Footy Club, who are flying yet again. And let's take a look at the tag or not to tag, or even I'll say to cool or not to cool, Ross. So this is the Bombers. Round one, Dangerfield, 31 disposals, 8 clearances, 12 score involvements. Lockie Neal, we all know, is best on ground last week, and they're coming up against a man who's averaging 39 disposals.
Well, we love the blue and red, but he's got a bib on at the moment. He's about to feast. So, but they need to tag him. That's my view. And I think we talk about players, you know, here's the feedback, improve yourself. We saw last week that what Sydney did, Mills went to Petrarca, hopefully we'll have some vision, but Rutten's got to make it, and his coaching panel, you can play a cooler or a tagger within the system.
And you reminded us of something that happened in round one last year, Ross, Ben Rutten's first game at the helm of the club.
Yeah, well, Merritt had 19 in the first half. Clarko put in a masterclass, and Mitchell had something like 15. After half-time, Shield went to him and cut him down to 12. So he went from 19 to 12. Hawthorn, Mitchell had 17 in the third quarter, no tag, and 10 in the last. So I think the numbers are telling it's happening too frequently, and other teams are telling you can put a cooler on. Hewitt went to Bontempelli for 15 minutes to cool him down. So I think they've got to add it to their arsenal, because in the end the players will say, well, coach, I think maybe we need to do it.
And you love what Mills did. Obviously, he got hold of Essendon in round
one.
First
bounce.
Yeah, Mills got hold of him.
There he is. Right up behind him, stays alive, sets up a goal. So it's not defensive. Like, I had Crowley that could lock down, but you love these players with the size, the athleticism, but they can also take care of you in a contest and work off you. I think that's the ideal model.
Was it Jai Caldwell? I'm wondering if it could be him. Jake Stringer won't be that person. But I look at this. This was at the start of the year, Ross. The worry for Essendon was, are their midfielders big enough? We're going to find out against Melbourne this week. And we look at the weights of the players, and you look at that. Say Petrarca going from heaviest down to the lightest. Same thing. And you can see they're not that big, Essendon. And you're giving away 8 kilos, 4 kilos, 3 kilos, and 3 kilos.
Well, basically it's 10% across the board. And I would throw in height. Like Clayton Oliver's big, Petrarca's big. Those guys are on the shorter side. So bar Stringer, I think it's a real advantage, and that contested ball, it's critically important. And guess what? That's where Essendon have been struggling, contested ball. And it's Melbourne's absolute strength they pride them on. So it's going to be a big battle in there.
I want to ask you a question, Ross. Have Melbourne got the best 1-2 combination of rucks that the game has seen in these two, in Max Gawn and Luke Jackson? I know it's only early with Luke, but some of the things he's doing, he could be the best ruckman or in the best 15 players in the game by the end of the season.
Well, he's coming on quick, isn't he? Like his growth path, it's frightening. The curve's almost vertical, and we know Gawn's a superstar. So, you know, if one doesn't get you, the other one will. Look, in the history of the game's been going 100 years, so I'm not that good I can break it down, but currently in the AFL, they're clearly head and shoulders above any other pair.
Normally number 2 sort of drops off a lot, Sam, from number 1. But this guy, as I said, he's virtually level pegging with Max Gawn at the moment with what he's doing. I think they win, and they win well, Melbourne, on Friday night.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Lloydie. I think they've got too many weapons. Their system's they're a bit vulnerable down defence, but Essendon need to respond. If you go 0-3, it becomes a long year quick.